What's up, YouTube friends, family, associates, and subscribers? Coming right back to you with a what DG employees feel and say about us part 8 video. Yes, Sade come through with the videos back to back. And if y'all get these views up on these what DG employees think about us, I may just do what y'all want me to do. Either go coupon into a few different stores today or go penny shopping. Come on, because some of these videos have a couple thousand views and some only have a couple hundred. And I'm like, what's the difference? Yeah, y'all watch them. I'm telling you, it's some very informative information in these videos that you guys would want to know. I know I'm glad that I found this, and want to know what these employees feel and say about us. But there's also other information in it. You literally just read between the lines or read the lines on the comments and posts. Things that you guys may have never known, just for example, just something simple. I'm going to say like ASM. Some newbies may not know that means assistant manager. You know what I mean? So just a lot of different things like that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into this part 8. This post says, well, I turned in my keys today. F Dollar General. I'm finally free, with tons of exclamation points. They did me dirty. Good luck to anyone still brave enough to go in there day after day. 4 walked with me, can't do us dirty anymore. Wow, so 5 employees total walked out on the same day? That's my question. I'm asking for me, because I've never seen more than 2 employees in a Dollar General during the same shift, let alone the same day, unless they were doing a remodel and then contractors come out and other employees from different DGs come out to help them. Anyway, let's get to the comments for this post. The comment says, I'm done Friday. I don't know why, but I gave them my 2-week notice, maybe to watch them squirm, because they have no one to cover the hours, as she practically begs me to stay, and I tell her time and time again, no, I won't. Best of luck to you all. Well, hello, whoever that was just commented on my video. They did me dirty too, and I was falling behind on my bills because I had 0 hours. I was a full-time FT, key working 20 hours a week. She's a key holder. Now I'm an assistant manager of a gas station working at the bare minimum 40 hours. Another comment says, I'm proud of you. This one, I crossed it out a little bit, but I think it says, good for you. You will feel the stress that the company puts employees through go away, and you will feel so much better. I truly believe that they do 98% of their employees dirty. There are much better companies out there for you. Wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavor. Okay, someone else says, congratulations. I'm sorry you feel this way, and I'm sorry you got mistreated. Mistreated is one word, person. Makes me sad to hear. Unfortunately, this happens a lot. Makes me sad to hear, period. Unfortunately, this happens a lot. Punctuation, guys, please, commas, periods, question marks, all that. Help me out. Stop making me feel dumb when I'm reading. I wish you nothing but the best from here on out. The next one was just someone tagging someone else, so that's why it's all blacked out. There's only 2 names there. Next comment says, they would have to shut the doors if we walked out. No, they don't. They just get the DM or another assistant manager or store manager to take over until they fill it. Were you SM? The person replied, yes. Someone else says, good luck. They are a very dirty, corrupt company, and I think the only way to get the message across is to boycott them. But get people to do that is not likely. But getting people to do that is not likely. I feel so sorry for a lot of these employees. See, this groups, they talk about us couponers and penny shoppers, but they also talk about their problems working for DG, and some people talk about what they love about working for DG. So it's a difference of mixed emotions in this group. This one says, I just got a new job today, $14 an hour there, and only getting paid $8.75 at Dollar General. Wow. I don't even want to put a 2 weeks in. Next comment says, don't. Do you have to give you 2 weeks notice before they fire you? Close that door. Don't look back. I found a better job that hired immediately. SM found out and I didn't show up for my next shift. They didn't even call asking if I was coming in. Quit and enjoy your peace before starting a new job. Best thing I ever did, someone said. That's what I did. I quit a couple days ago and I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I felt bad, but it was the best thing for me. No more BS from the managers, way more pay and bonuses, and I don't have to deal with customers anymore, so I'm happy. This is why I can't work in customer service, you guys. Sorry you feel this way. Someone else said, what did they do? I'm curious what they did as well. I'm not saying this job is all sunshine and rainbows, but I gave Walmart 14 years of my life, and Dollar General has been a cakewalk in comparison. My boss put in the same amount of years at Walmart, and she says the same thing. I've been working for DG since I was 22 years old, baby, and now I'm 30. I just don't want to work for another company doing this type of work. Someone else says, I'm right behind you. I left after 5 years with DG, took over a store and cut the shrink in half from the year before with the team I had hired in. New DM came in and accused us all of stealing, so we all walked a week before a remodel. Oh, wow. And someone else said, damn, Smokey. I have never been really done dirty by DG itself. Now, coworkers, etc., that's a whole different story, and I hate to hear of anyone getting done badly. Something had to be bad if 5 people walked. That's an entire store's staff. Exactly. Like I just said, not an entire shift. That's an entire store staff. What the heck? Hired and new DM came in and accused. Okay, that one I read. Hired and store staff. Okay. I just left last week. Don't get paid enough for the ish we deal with. This post says, question. My store has been consistent with a 100% on our surveys every week. A SA was terminated a month ago and she swore revenge in quotations. Now I'm sitting on a 78%, but only on me. An ASM and my SM. She only comes in when neither of us are there and wreaks so much havoc. Anyway, to let my DM know that it's her. Can't prove it, but we know. If you're never there but you're always getting bad surveys, they should see that. Like that this person is just doing this out of spite and revenge. How are you going to give this employee a bad survey if they're never there? Anyways, the comment says, cameras tell everything. The DM will know / and can find out. Have your cashiers change, in quotation marks, the paper in the printer before she checks out and put the roll in backwards. Receipts won't print on the back side of the paper. Then change it back after. No more surveys from her. Someone said, that's genius. As a cashier, I hate that receipt machine, but being petty, I love it. Someone else says, yes. I was just about to write this. I'm about to use this on one couponer who abuses the coupons. Then even when we work with her, leaves zeros. Haha, I love it. Thanks, y'all. When you go to circle, in quotation marks, how to do the survey, accidentally, in quotation marks, cross out the info. Love it. See what happens. See, they couldn't do that with me because I will ask, could you please reprint this? Because I can't see my numbers on my survey, and I'm going to need it to do my survey. Thank you. This comment says, the survey is date and time stamped. It can easily be looked up on CCTV. I do it all the time to see who gave us a crappy review. When I do surveys, I just make the time up. I'm sure if I do that, other people do too. So that may not always be accurate. Someone else says, really? I did not know that could be made up. Grr, LOL. See, I'm learning something new. I didn't know you could just make up the time either. You know, I just put the time that they say when I do the survey, the time that's on the receipt. If it says 15:23, I put 15:23, which is 3:23, you know, but they use military time on there. So you're learning something from these videos if you guys are watching and listening. This comment says, I never used to do them because it didn't matter to me because a lot of people don't do the survey, so it was a waste of time. Sorry that when I used to work there. Unfortunately, it will not change the numbers. We have the same issue. Someone else says, when surveys are done, it's linked to your cashier number, not just the store. So if your numbers are down, someone did the survey on you. I would think if someone wanted to hit you by surveys, they could. Friends as such. I would let DM know what you think anyway. This is another reason why the surveys and placing so much importance on their results is pointless. And here's this meme again. Someone put this right here. Like they agree with this right here. My DM says to not give them the survey part of the receipt. Wow, the district manager's telling them that. Here's another post. This person says, not to talk bad about the company, but wouldn't it make sense to change the programming to stop items from pennying out? No. The company would not lose nearly as much if they had a limit. Okay, let's get to these comments about us penny shoppers. Or y'all penny shoppers. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't penny shop. Anywho, this comment says, why is everyone so worried about penny shoppers? It's not coming out of employees' checks. And as long as the customer doesn't make a mess, don't see an issue, lots of them penny shop to donate to homeless or other causes. They finna go in. The admin of this group said, because it's theft. Another comment says, how is it theft? Or how's it thief? But I guess she meant how is it theft? I've been an employee that sold to a penny shopper and I have bought penny items before. In parentheses, she wrote, not while employed through DG though. Well, she put thou, but though. The admin also said they hide items they know are going to penny so that they can buy them for a penny and others can't buy the items at full price. Anything that results in a loss of profit like that is considered theft. That's why they get rid of the discount cart, because people were damaging items to get them discounted. You guys make sure y'all are commenting below to tell me what you agree with, what you want to comment on, what you have questions on, because this is about to be a good conversation here. This comment says, DM see how much were purchased and ends up griping us out. I also think there's a lot of misunderstanding. I was told by one DM that we lose money and told by another that it doesn't matter. I was told myself, Shadi with the receipts was told by a lot of them that they don't care and it doesn't matter and it doesn't hurt them. And these employees have been there for years and some of them are new and they haven't been fired. So I don't know, maybe different states, different towns, different districts, different rules, different regionals, different rules. I don't know. This comment from the admin says, you do lose money. So an item that should sell for $4, someone comes in and hides that item. That's an item that you could have sold and gotten that $4. Instead, that person comes in some weeks later after the item has been pennied and removed from inventory and buys it for 1 cent. That's a loss of $3.99. Another comment says, it counts as shrink. Is why it bugs me. I'm trying to show why I deserve a promotion and a good pay raise, so I like to be focused on monies and saving tactics. I know my head will literally just not scan the items that come up penny, so we won't get griped out. Is it right? Heck, I don't know, LOL, but haven't had corporate down our necks for it yet. A lot of stores do that too. One store in particular that I go to, I never knew why in the beginning when I first started. She's been there like 20 some years, and I would have maybe 100 penny items and she would ring up 2 or 3 and then put the rest in the bag and I get them free. I wasn't complaining. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. So I only got a receipt with 3 cents worth of stuff on it. But like I told you guys in my other videos, if they give you anything for free, make sure they walk you to that door and put a thumbs up in front of the camera. Otherwise, you can be charged for stealing if they say, oh, they never gave that to you to cover their ass in their jobs. Anything they give you, yes, it may be a nice gesture, oh, thank you so much, but just for my own peace of mind, could you please just walk me to the door and give me the thumbs up in front of the camera? Most employees, not most employees, most customers don't know that they have to do that. Even with the employees, when they leave, they have to check their purse and give them the thumbs up that, you know, they don't have nothing in their purse once they clocked out. You have to do that with customers too, especially if they're giving you something or you came in with a return and you're walking back out without a receipt or whatever the case may be. Okay, so this one says they are shopping penny items for a reason. They would not have bought it for $4. Agreed. But this one says, but throwing a $4 item in the trash because it pennies out is a $4 loss. So selling it at a penny is a gain and pennies add up. Okay, but I think they send them back to company who then sells them at wholesale stores. When I did work for DG, it wasn't my job to pull the penny items, and I have ring up a few before. I'm just like, oh cool, you find a penny. The admin says, but that's not how it works. It's been completely discounted out at that point and removed from your inventory. You're not supposed to throw it. You're not supposed to throw it away either. It's supposed to get shipped back to the warehouse. The admin also says the point is that them hiding the items means no one else can buy it at full price. Another comment says we had to destroy where cameras could see us and throw away once we put it in the dumpster. They told us to pour bleach over everything. In parentheses, this person wrote, I personally refuse to do this because I don't agree with it. Good job. Just because they buy it for a penny does not mean they're all hiding them. Correct, because I don't hide pennies at all. This comment says, trust me, most of them are, and they trash the stores looking for them. Looking for them, but she meant looking for them, or he, whoever this is. I don't like that. Most of them are, and they trash the stores looking for them. I don't trash the stores. I tell you guys to please clean up after yourselves, put things back. A lot of times when I go in, it's already trashed. I clean up what I can, but I'm not on payroll, so I'm not obligated to. That's just the integrity side of me. But yeah, I don't think most people do. You may have some bad apples in the group. At least I'm hoping most couponers and penny shoppers don't trash their store looking for deals. This comment says, I just did an air care reset last week for Driveline and found penny Airwick on the sale shelf with the regular ones. Sometimes it's really just the workers not knowing and putting them out. True. The admin commented and said, when someone comes up with a cart of penny items, they hid them or trashed the store looking for them. Wow, those are the only two options she's given us, saying we either hid them or trashed the store looking for them. And someone replied, okay. Someone else said, if that doesn't happen in your store, I'm happy for you. We found, I think this is the admin too, yeah. We found so much crap under base decking in my store before my first inventory, it wasn't even funny. It was ridiculous. Stuff I know we had pulled already once we figured out which base decks were loose enough. We made it a point to check them as often as possible. We started making sure the store was recovered. In parentheses, she wrote, they were hiding stuff because PDQs and displays too. Nightly, including last chance as our random G section, pennies stopped being found. People that come in just to penny shop have no regard. Did I get the rest of her comment? I don't know. I get that, and I don't agree with that part of it. But I'm not going to shame, in quotations, a person for being smart enough to find ways to make money for themselves either. Good job. That just isn't me. They do not pay anyone on this thread enough for all the headaches, and that's just my opinion. This person says, you can't confirm for a fact they are hiding them. So why would you say most in quotation marks are? Admin says, when they are cheating the system, it's not being smart. Wow. How are we cheating the system? We're not changing the price into 1 cent. Oh my goodness, I don't like that. The whole hiding things, but if they find it on the floor and coupon, I will never be mad. How does the general public know what's going to penny out? Someone asked. You could get terminated because now you are sliding merchandise. This comment says, we've always been told to box it up and send them back to DC. Someone else says, not in my store. This person says, okay. This person says, people leak the list, and with the shrugging shoulders emoji, like I don't know or I don't care. And this admin says they penny the items so that when they remove them from inventory, the store doesn't lose money. That's the point of pennying the items, and that's why they're supposed to be pulled from the floor. Because when they're hidden and sold for a penny, that's a potential sale the store missed out on. And also why employees aren't allowed to buy penny items or even hold items for themselves. Because they know when they're pennying out and going on sale, so they lose sales that way. This admin is adamant on penny shoppers are just thieves and scammers, and it's wrong. Wow. This comment says, but they don't tell us on most of the stuff to pull them. We have no idea. I also think that DG doesn't tell us about them all because it is bringing people into the store. It is a form of advertising in quotations. The admin again said, it's not a form of advertising. Oh gosh. I honestly don't understand why people have such a problem with penny shoppers. It's a game. Sometimes you win, sometimes they win. It's not worth the stress to be angry about it. Keep seasonal together, follow markdowns, and you will limit it. But for goodness sakes, don't make it so personal. The admin says, I left DG. Just because it's not your career doesn't mean you should be ignoring policies. Getting terminated from a job for breaking policies will make it really hard for you to find other jobs. Not if you know what you're doing and not putting all your eggs in one basket. I'm young. I'm good. Thanks, though. Okay, clap back. Come through. This person says, care less about customers getting stuff for a penny. It is the stupidity of DG wanting us to hunt down stuff that has collected dust for weeks to months. Them trying to milk every penny possible. Then turning around and selling it for penny only to make it a termination level offense for us that have had to keep moving the crap for 6 months to actually buy it. Restock last year's garden hoses along with new ones for the system to glitch and sell $20 hoses for a penny. This week so far, dozen bath sets $5 each, still bagged in the tote, penny each. Yep, I remember those. This was a few weeks ago. It says 4 days ago on the picture, but I've been holding these pictures for a few weeks now, or a couple weeks. I've never had much problem with them in 8 years until these last few months. And this was the first time I've ever dealt with a remodel penny before, and OMG, it's the worst. I had people standing outside in 17-degree weather for over an hour. They were running each other over and arguing to the point the cops were almost called. But a few that I know personally told me that I personally did a heck of a job pulling before anyone got there. I ended up sending back over 10 rolltainers full. RTS is rolltainers. I think at the most they found maybe 50 penny items or 50 items. People were pissed and kept glaring at me, and all it's done is made me more diligent about pulling everything from now on. Of the 19 pages of price updates and that dropped last night, how many pages were a penny? Another sheet price increase on OOS out of stock item just marked down last week, 10% last chance. Anyone else get hit with the S21 washcloths? Customer spotted them in, oh, those are those gray washcloths. I'm sitting here looking at them now. I'm sitting in the bathroom, guys, doing this video. Customer spotted them in the tote that was being worked from Sunday's truck. Oh my gosh, I wonder if they're talking about me. You guys remember that clip I posted on Instagram and in my Facebook group and on YouTube, where I actually found on the Rotainer, they were about to stock it, and I found a whole thing of washcloths still in the plastic. They haven't even opened them yet, and they were a penny. I don't know where this person is, but there's a lot of employees in this group, so they could have been talking about someone else, but that's strange because I did the exact same thing. He said customer spotted them in tote that was being worked from Sunday's truck. Anyway, this comment says, trust me, they lost nothing. It's all tax deductible. Another comment says, I think that's how they make all their money. We pay minimum wage, have very few hours, so there's not enough staff ever, which invites all the shoplifters to come in and not get caught, which is another big tax write-off on top of the penny road. I'll probably have to do is buy the stuff at dirt cheap, sell it and claim it at a higher price. They go Dollar General in a nutshell. Oh gosh, these people. Please spell and write, guys, the correct way and use quotations. Can't stress that enough. The penny issue doesn't pee me off as much as the hundreds of dollars of laundry detergent that walk out of the door in totes. They literally look you in the eye like, what are you gonna do? Only reason that really makes me mad is because I pay for my stuff. It's expensive. When I need it, it's never there. The comment says, yeah, those couponers get them early. LOL. My manager saves some in the back for me since I'm buying them too, of course. This one says, you're supposed to always check the totes, always have to practice in retail. Another comment says, I guess I am lucky, or my area is. We have penny shoppers, but they are awesome. Several recover from me while they look. I play a game with a few when they come in. How many do they think they will find versus what I think they will find? Winner buys drinks. I guess kindness is my rule of thumb. I do due diligence in pulling, but if they beat me, so be it. As long as the customer, penny shoppers or not, leave happy, I'm happy. But just like anything, some suck. But some of my customers that spend hundreds weekly suck too. Good for you. Whoever wrote this comment, good for you. I honestly don't understand why people have such a problem with penny shoppers. I think I read this one. Yeah, it's a game, blah, blah, blah. Don't make it personal. Keep seasonal together. Okay. This admin says, I think I read this one too. It's theft. Penny shoppers hide items they know are going to penny out so they don't have to pay full price and no one else can buy them for full price. Yeah. I think I went back to this because there's more comments under hers. This says, I don't know about everyone else, but our penny shoppers are hateful. Wreck the store, hide crap. It gets pretty annoying when they don't even give you a chance to get your sidewalk sale out before they're tearing up your store. The admin of this group says, exactly. It's one thing if someone happens to find them. It does happen. Things get missed. We had shoes that we didn't know about that someone who wasn't a penny shopper bought. We both were shocked, but the penny shoppers that do it for their living, and in parentheses she put, and don't let them lie and tell you they donated. Most of them troll for penny items to resell, just like couponers do. You see that? This admin of this group said, and don't let them lie and tell you they donated. Most of them troll for penny items to resell, just like couponers do. And she also says they're spiteful and hateful people that take the thought that the customer is always right to the extreme. Wow. Woo! Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. This person says exactly. The penny shoppers and extreme couponers are usually the same people. They'll look for any glitch, and it just seems scammy to me. And I'm sorry, but who needs 28 pieces of the same wall art? People who are avid penny shoppers are greedy, in my opinion. If they are hiding them in the store and you are not recovering well enough to find them, it's on you. You guys are making way too much of it. If the company really was worried about, they would give us time to fully take care of it. They don't. So why add stress you don't need? Exactly. When they start tearing up your store, have them trespass and they can't come back. And if they do, they go to jail. Problem solved. I sort of agree, Don't just have them trespass because you're mad that they're penny shopping and finding pennies. But if you actually have proof on camera that they're destroying your store and causing a big ruckus or, disturbing the peace or whatever the case may be, have them trespass. And like this person said, problem solved. The admin comes back to comment and say, you do realize that they hide them under base decking. Are you pulling everything off and checking all of your base decking every night? You all comments in about not being able to get your stores recovered now. We didn't have a problem in my store because we pulled everything a week after it hit 90% off. Mostly because we needed the space for the next sets, but also because our DM told us to. Penny shoppers stopped coming in because they stopped finding stuff. Another comment says, oh, so you're lifting every single bottom shelf every night during recovery, looking in all totes, all purses, bags, behind every imaginable box? I doubt that. Must be nice that you have pleasant, easygoing penny shoppers. Another comment says, I'm pretty good about pulling my penny items, but they still slip through from time to time. It doesn't give them an okay to trash my store. Agree. Never had that problem with my penny shoppers, someone else says. Mostly they stopped coming to my store because they didn't find much. I became last stop on their rounds by not having much around. I do that too. Stores where I know regularly I don't find many penny items, I'll go to those stores last. I always treated them like normal customers, so it reduced this anger you all seem to have against them. They come in, look, if they find something, all right. If not, all well. I just don't take it personal like you all seem to. Life's too short and this job is not that serious. Amen. Amen, sister or brother. Amen. The admin of this group says, treated, I guess I crossed the first letter out. Treated them as normal customers too, until they trashed my store and fought with me over things they thought she be pennied, be pennied out, be pennied that weren't. And when we went through our remodel, they harassed the other local stores because we had items discounting that the other stores didn't due to set changes. Now that is something. You can have one store with, say, all green beans 90% off, and then the other Dollar General down the street, they're full price. This store may have a bigger inventory or had them sitting on their shelf longer and just need to get rid of them, or it could be a different reason why both stores don't have the same sales at the same time. Same as Walgreens and CVS and Walmarts and everything. It varies from store to store. But like the admin, she said, stores didn't due to set changes. I'm glad you have the time to pour your base decking every night and check inside every trash can and hamper and purse you sell. This person says, I caught a lady trying to buy the Snuggle air fresheners that come in 3 in a pack. Oh, remember I showed you guys that in one of my videos? The Snuggle air fresheners, like the Renew-It things. They're a penny, but they're in a 3-pack. They only ring up as a penny if you buy them singularly. And I made sure in that video I told y'all that doesn't mean take them out of the 3-pack because they're gonna ring up 1 cent. They're gonna, what you gonna do with the paper? Throw it away? Now that's like stealing. because on the actual cone it'll ring up 1 cent on that barcode. But if you get it in the 3-pack, that paper or little cardboard piece that's wrapped up in the 3-pack, that's gonna ring up full price, which is like $5 or $6, I don't know, 3 something, I don't know. But she says, I caught a lady trying to buy the Snuggle air fresheners that come 3 in a pack. She ripped open the pack and left the package on the shelf and then tried to purchase them as a penny. Wow, that's wrong. That's the kind of stuff that makes me super upset. Yeah, that's wrong right there. This person says, we never said we treat them as less. LOL. Kudos to you, though. If you have more patience cleaning up after them and getting attitude when they don't get their way. Like I said, maybe your penny shoppers are laid back, but mine sure aren't. This comment says, the only problem I have is they destroy my store looking for them. Or they come up with a cart full of stuff they, in quotation marks, saw on Facebook for a penny. That's not a penny. Then we have to waste manpower to clean it up and put it all back. I had a lady grab every pack of bologna, bacon, and lunch meat, arguing that they were a penny, and was pissed when I wouldn't override it to a penny. Now, you guys know, or maybe newbies don't know, they cannot override an item for a penny. Even if you see an item in my video that I got for a penny and you get to your store and you scan it with the Dollar General app on your phone and it doesn't come up a penny, don't take that item up there and ask them people to ring it up for a penny or override it for a penny. They can't do that. It could be different reasons. It could be a newer item. It could be the same exact packaging and it looks just like mine, but it's a new one from like a new season, so it has a different barcode. That's why mine was a penny and yours wasn't. Or it could be it hasn't pennied in your area yet, but it has in mine. I could ring up or scan this basket in front of me and it rings up a penny, and at your store it may ring up $10 but next week it may ring up a penny if you scan it again. They cannot override items to a penny, you guys. Even if you show them pictures like, oh, Sade got this for a penny, don't do that. They can't do it. This person says, you just said the key point. Why add stress? DG plays games like the penny scavenger hunt. Difference is it adds work to us while only customers get rewarded. It's like putting one mouse in maze filled with cheese while another one being chased by a cat. Another comment says, that was a good logic to use if that's how she really feel. But another comment says, they don't pay us nearly enough for me to care what others resell to make a living. And she has the I don't care emoji. And she says, hell, maybe we should try that and then make money at work and on the side. You don't get anywhere in this world playing fair unless you like living paycheck to paycheck. Which I feel about that comment. This person says, teach a family member, hell, teach a youth in your family how to do it. Why get so butthurt over it is my issue. People penny shop myself when I'm in other states sometime. I understand the making a mess part though. Yes, that is definitely wrong. Wow, they go great lengths like that? Haha, still not worth my sanity for a $1 billion company. One of my penny shoppers donates everything to people who have basically nothing. She is sweet, doesn't make a mess, and always is respectful. Ooh, is she talking about me? Another one of my penny shoppers will destroy my store, argue that it's supposed to be a penny, try to talk my keys into overriding it for a penny, saying that I do it for her all the time, so it's okay. She also goes in our back room and goes through things when my cashier's on break and she knows I'm stuck on register. I'm pretty sure I got her on camera this time, so I can trespass her now. She also sells everything she buys online. I don't care what they do with it as long as they paid for it and got a receipt, whether it was 1 cent, 3 cent, 2 cent, E-cent. I was trying to rhyme like, Dr. Seuss, but that didn't work out. But if you paid for it and you got a receipt, you could do whatever you want with it. But as far as going in the back room and all of that, that's wrong. Arguing with the people, that's wrong. You know what I mean? Destroying their store, that's wrong. And then lying and saying the manager does this for you all the time, that's wrong. You're going to see that manager again. That cashier is going to describe you or either show her on the CCTV, footage. Oh, that's her. She said you always do it for her. What are you going to do the next time they see your face? You're just making enemies in the store. Be nice to these employees. Keep their stores clean. Treat them with respect, just like you want to be treated. If something doesn't go your way, or you're being mistreated and you're being mistreated and you haven't done anything, do the survey. Don't just jump and call corporate right away. Do the survey and follow up on it. Once you do the survey, they will have the district manager call you. And if that doesn't satisfy you, you call corporate then and ask them to have the regional manager call you. And you just keep going higher and higher up. But normally it's resolved. I only had to do that once. Ask for the regional manager, because that's the video that they're trying to take down right now, is when that lady called the police on me at Dollar General. She's trying to take down my video, if they haven't already taken it down, because her face is in there. But with the law in my state, I don't know, I'm fighting it, but it's probably already down. But anyway, the DM was taking her side, and it was all on camera. I'm like, it's not only on my camera, it's on your store's camera from the beginning to very end, how it started. So, if you have to go through those links, do that. But please be kind and respectful. This comment says, that sucks. The only one is like that. I'm saying on behalf of the people who do resell, it's definitely always priced lower than that person would have paid at the store. It's a hustle. It's how some people pay their bills. Instead of waiting to be paid $15 an hour, they use their skill of couponing to make that in a few minutes. It took me a very long time to think of ways to make extra money, and this is a seamless, legit way. And I'm all for people who are trying to make ends meet for themselves and family. Clap. Yes. I'm clapping my thigh because I'm using one hand. But yep, I agree. I like that comment. The admin comes back to say, and I know there's about to be some bullshit. Something, you knowingly break policy, knowing that if you get caught, you will be terminated. Oh, girl. Is DG your career or a job? Do you see yourself retiring from there? Because I don't. Put a smiley face emoji. The admin says, I left DG. Just because it's not your career doesn't mean you should be ignoring policies. I think I read this one already. Getting terminated from a job for breaking policies will make it really hard for you to find other jobs. Yeah. Not if you know what you're doing. Yeah, I read that one. Care less about customers getting penny stuff for a penny. It is the stupidity of DG wanting us to hunt down. I think I read that one. Yep, with the hoses pennying. I've never had much problem with them in 8 years. I read that one. Some of these are duplicates, guys, so I apologize. The penny issue doesn't piss me off, I guess, as much as the hundreds of dollars of laundry detergent. Yep, I read that one. Learn to coupon. It definitely saves when done right. Never pay full price, someone else says. Good job. I love DG, digital coupons, and Saturday. That's what made me apply. Me too. It's funny. I never could find my game deals. That's what made me apply. LOL. Yeah, those couponers get them early. I remember reading that one. I'm buying them too, of course. You're supposed to always check the totes. Always have to practice in retail. I'm sorry about that, guys. Maya was interrupting, trying to FaceTime me. Anyway, like I said, please hit the red button and subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up, meaning like it, if you like my content and my video and me. If you dislike it, hell, give it a thumbs down. Just give me some type of feedback to let me know how I am doing. Please tell a friend about Sade with the receipts. And please share if you dare, honey. And I will see you guys on the next video. It may be part 9, but not today. If y'all get those views and likes and everything up and share my videos, I will go penny shopping or go to any stores you guys want me to. Just help me get those views up, guys. Thank you. Love you. Toodles.